We like to see your photos and the theme of our choice. Because of the World Cup, June was sport and games. So, which snaps caught the eye of our photographer, Stephen Allan? Let's find out. Stephen, great to see you.
And you too.
Again, great response to June's theme, which was, of course, sport and games. Was it hard for you to choose your favourites this time around?
It was, but the emphasis was more on, you know, people interacting a little bit. You know, that's why I had a picture of the girls jumping on the beach and things like that. So when I talk about sport, obviously the World Cup was a theme, but it was more about, again, as I said, more the kind of interaction with different people and so on. So
well, every month you choose top 5 for us. Let's go through them now. The first one up here, Mary Holiday, took this lovely photo of her granddaughters at their school sports day, the old wheelbarrow race.
Yeah, everybody remembers, you know, doing all that kind of thing. You know, 3-legged race, egg and spoon and all that stuff. So I was really glad that something like that was actually sent in.
Why did this one work for you?
It's a classic example of a wheelbarrow. No, basically just nice expressions, you know, really fat, what do you call it, natural and so on. So
good action shots.
Good action shots.
OK, up next, Brian and Lismore Waddle from Falkirk sent this photo in. Look at this. Kira, the boxer who loves our football.
Look, it's the hand of God. Hand on the ball.
Hand of God on the
Maradona.
All right, talk us through what you like about this picture, as if it's not obvious.
Well, exactly. It's the cutest thing on the planet, but I love the expression of the boxer. It just means business, doesn't it? You know, the paw, you know, on top of the ball and things like that. So it's just a really nice shot of him.
Less hand of God, more hand of dog.
Exactly.
Another story. Right, OK, next one. Joseph Williams from Wishaw took this photo of his son at Strathclyde Park. Lovely picture.
Oh, the cute factor.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the expression in the wee kid's face, the sunlight in the background, the fact his wee legs are crossing the basket, and it looks really neat and so on. And it's a really nice exposure, actually, in that one.
OK. All right, this one was taken by Mark Anderson at an air show in Perth. Now, this one to me looks like a pretty hard shot to get. Was this a lucky shot, or, you know, was he quite clever here?
No, I mean, obviously they'd be flying through the sky at the time kind of thing, so I don't think it's like a lucky shot. I think it's a nice exposure. But what I liked about that was they're upside down, and he's actually cropped it so that they're in the top third of the image, so there's quite a lot of empty space at the bottom, and that's why it kind of hangs, you know, really nicely. And that's why I chose that one.
All right, last but not least, Bob Kelty of Bo'ness took these pictures. This one here, up at the Mountain Biking World Cup event up at Fort William. What about this one?
I really like the fact that he's caught it, you know, mid-air. I actually prefer it a wee bit tighter, you know, cropped in that one, but that's the reason why I shot that one. It's a good event photograph, because a lot of people, you know, if you're wanting to be commercial, you know, in regard to that kind of thing, that's what people want to see, you know, if they've actually put on that event and things like that. They want to see spectators, they want to see, you know, the bike in the air, you know, doing exactly what it says in the tin. Well, I don't know if you know, Stephen Jardine gave you a run for his money. He was up there and got a couple of cracking shots.
I heard
about that.
Don't be nervous.
I'm
Stop shaking, stop shaking. All right, but of course there can only be one favourite.
Yes.
So, on you go, reveal it.
Oh, it's the wee fella in the tyre.
Oh,
had to be.
Joseph Williams from Wishaw, congratulations.
Look at his wee expression, it's so cute.
It's gorgeous, and you're right, it's the background and it's the sun kind of light coming through, it's lovely.
It's also the fact that you can really clearly see his expression. A lot of the time it would be pitch black, so they've used a filler flash, you know, in that, and it really works.
Well done to Joseph. That's June done and dusted. We move on to July. What's our theme for this month?
Summer holidays, hence the wee sunglasses.
Is this your summer look, Stephen, just to clarify?
Yes, in the mood.
Yes, lovely.
All the rest of it.
OK, so what are you going to be looking for from this month's theme?
Well, summer holidays, so anything that says quintessentially, even just to yourself, summer holidays, you know, your ice cream cone, you know, with the flake, cue the music, thank you very much.
It's the one time of year when everybody takes photos, doesn't it? Even if you don't pick up a camera the rest of the year.
No matter what, they've got a photograph of every single thing, and you have to look through every single shot, look at my pictures, So everybody's got no excuse for not sending in, you know, some fantastic shots, and I've got a couple of samples, obviously.
Yeah, let's talk us through your example. Say the bottom, I love the glasses lying on the flip-flops.
Yeah, well, again, flip-flops are a bad thing for me. I tend to kind of have to replace them all the time. But at the same time, that is quintessentially like summer to me. You know, your sunglasses, your flip-flops, and a great beach, you know.
And I like the way you've taken that at an angle, so that's OK then? That's within the rules to take it at an angle?
There are no rules. I mean, again, what I've tended to do is, I've talked about it before, like rules of thirds and things like that. So the beach is taking up 1/3, you know, the bottom of the picture, and you've got a really nice, strong, contrasty sky, you know, the clouds, you know, afterwards, and then you've got the red against the blue, the sky as well.
All right, let's move on to your second example. You just a lovely colourful picture, this one.
Yeah. Again, when you're on holiday, colours seem a bit brighter because it tends to be sunny. So you tend to have all these kind of things round about you. And what I would advise as well was if you've got a subject, like a flower in this case, is maybe take a crop and take part of it and see how much you can still see that it's a flower, but obviously have, in this case it's the beach in the background, so that it's got a point of interest that shows where it is. You know, it's obviously a holiday type snap, you know.
All right, lovely. Last but not least here, I'm loving these footprints.
It's a bit of a Reggie Perrin one, this, isn't it? Off into the sea.
It was me that did the Reggie Perrin. I ran all the way up the beach and then ran it across and down.
So that's how you did it.
So I didn't do it, you know. And again, you can see the reason why I've done it. It's basically just to give that kind of evocative thing of the footsteps going into the
It gets you wondering about what's going on and what's happened here and things.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we've talked about the macro
story.
setting before and using the camera and sports setting last month. What should we be looking for in terms of settings this month to get the best results?
Not so much in regard to settings. Obviously, you know, everybody's got different cameras, even on their phone and things like that. But more, if you can, maybe try and use a flash when it's sunny, because a lot of people don't think about using a flash if it's really bright. But a lot of time, if you get bright sunlight, you get really strong shadows as well. So if you're using a flash, or we call it a filler flash, what do you call it? It means that you're going to get some detail back, and just experiment a little bit, and you'll get really good results, you know, really quickly, I think.
Okay, Stephen, we will wait and see what comes in this month.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So see you same time, same place next month.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
Okay, thanks, Stephen. So get snapping. The theme is holidays. Get creative and send your photos to us. You can email the hour at stv.tv. That's the hour at stv.tv, or you can send us a picture message to 81441. That's 81441.
Okay, coming up.